Hey guys, Two-Guy Marine here with an MOS profile of sorts. I don't really know the MOS number for this, so if someone can find it, please let me know, and I will update the title for the video. But they're asking about the presidential guard, like the guys you see at the White House and the salute the president when he gets on and off Air Force One. And I found a website that's kind of a forum for Marines to ask questions, or people that want to be Marines to ask questions to other Marines, stuff like that. And basically someone whose son was a Marine, or was a Marine Presidential Guard, was able to answer a bunch of questions. So I'm just going to pretty much read this fucking straight out, just so you guys can get that. So here we go. Whew. Get my breath ready. Here we go. The selection for Presidential Guard is usually done at boot camp. The senior Marines for the Presidential Guard program fly to each boot camp to screen Marines for this duty. The initial screening process is long and eliminates most Marines. The screening process starts by bringing all Marines who have the 03 field, so of any of the infantry, you know, 0311, 31, 21, whatever. If you're going to be infantry in general, then you qualify for this. During the brief, the duty is explained, and any Marine who does not wish to join is free to leave. The program is 100% volunteer. All Marines who wish to try out for the program have to meet certain criteria. You cannot be married or have any dependents, i.e. children. Your criminal record must be relatively clean, but are considered on a case-by-case basis. Marines must have a first-class PFT score and must not be overweight. And over the weight standard. Sorry, Major Debt also disqualifies you from the program. When your Marine makes it to the initial screening, they'll be processed to secondary screening. While at this, each Marine is spoken to on a one-to-one basis to determine further eligibility. The final step is a formal interview with the board consisting of officers and staff NCOs of the Presidential Guard. Questions during this interview are random and sometimes off the wall to kind of see how you react to different situations. Bearing and trustworthiness are also evaluated during this time. If you're selected, there'll be a bunch of paperwork for you to do, blah, blah, blah. And if you do this, you must extend your contract to 5 years of active duty. So if you're doing 4 years, you have to bump it up a year. After SOI, which you have to go to the School of Infantry, do your ITB stuff, you will attend the Security Forces School in Chesapeake, Virginia. The school is about 6 weeks long, but apparently Marines can be there for much longer. I'm not sure why, but apparently they can. The class sizes are relatively small, and you have to wait to pick up with the class. So you'll be there cleaning shit, doing dumb shit until they pick you up. While waiting, you can get recruiter's assistance while you're doing, working parties and other dumb shit. After this, you'll be sent to the Marine Barracks, 8 to 9 in Washington, D.C., and the time spent here all depends on how fast your top secret clearance processes. So basically, a top secret clearance is essentially as high as it can go generally, but they fucking look through your entire past. They'll go back and talk to friends of yours, family, teachers, all that sort of shit to see what kind of person you are. So chances are they will be faster than before because they're kind of getting rid of the paperwork side and becoming automated, but they will send people to talk to your friends and family and stuff. The normal time is between 6 months to a year of this. While you're there, you're performing guard duty at the base. You'll learn more advanced techniques and mission-specific rules and different things while you're there. Your work schedules are kind of long and crazy at times. Blah, blah, blah. Let's see. Once your clearance goes through, you'll be transferred to one of a few locations in the D.C. area, the furthest being Camp David, while some of the others are, at the 8th and 9th, the White House, things like that. Let's see. In total, Presidential Guard is 3 years of duty. After the first year or so, you do your first year at 8 to 9, and the remaining 2 generally will be at the other areas I just spoke about. After your 3 years there, you will be sent to an infantry unit to start your job there as an infantry unit, Marine. You'll receive. Let's see. Hold on. I'll just fucking read it. I was trying to look through. If for some reason your clearance does not go through, you will be utilized at 8 to 9 for the entire 3 years. Some stay in the Guard, but most are sent to different sections, including the PMO, which is the MP. You'll do that sort of work. You'll be training, you do overall security, a bunch of other stuff. You are not to be married. You cannot be married or have any dependents while you do this job, while you are a Presidential Guard. It is possible to get approval for it once you've gotten your top secret clearance and you're transferred to a different location. But I don't know how often that happens. Oh, maybe no, you can't. If it does happen, then you'll be removed from the Presidential Guard program, and you'll continue as though your clearance didn't process. You'll receive extra uniforms when you're there. You'll get dress blues as well as dress whites. You're the only Marines under the rank of Staff Sergeant who are allowed to wear the ceremonial white trousers. It's considered an honor to be able to wear them. 8th and 9 is a very small base. It has the basic crap that all other bases have. Overall, I hear it's pretty nice, though. I've never been there, but I heard it's pretty nice. So, I mean, it sounds kind of like a cool job. If that's something you'd want to do. If you'd want to be, if you want to basically be one of the Marine Guards at these different places for the President, that would be kind of sweet. And once you're done, you receive a Presidential Support Badge, which apparently is a pretty badass thing to get. I've never seen any Marines with it. So, but yeah, I mean, that's really all I could find on this. It's kind of tough to find information about this job. Your recruiters may know more, so feel free to ask them. But yeah, so that was the Presidential Guard, guys. If you have any questions, concerns, comments, hit me up, and I will see you in the next one. So, bye-bye.